Professor Elliott. So this week's video blog over the welfare and poverty in America was super interesting to me, and pertaining to the first question about playing Spint, honestly at first I thought it was gonna be like a cheesy computer game, but as I was playing I realized like these are actually decisions that people have to make, and it was really realistic. And I did make it through the month, but I literally had like $7 in my bank account and I was facing eviction the next day. So if the month would have been one day longer, I definitely would not have made it. And it felt like every decision, like if I had a payday or if I had a break, like the next day, it would be something even more detrimental to my bank account. And I think what made me the most sad was just how seemingly insignificant the decisions were, and what made me like really heartbroken was like one of the decisions I had to make was give my daughter $10 for her field trip or not give it at all. And like that just makes me really sad to think about, and like how it said that my kids were being bullied because they're on free and reduced lunches, and they were begging me for like to take their lunch or like for lunch money to buy their lunch. And it just makes me so sad. And like I really would love for the school system to do a better job at using language that's inviting and welcoming and empathetic towards people who are on free and reduced lunches, and basically in general. Like I feel like special needs that like we need to like change our language and the way we talk about people with special needs. And yeah, I think that the school should just do a better job at informing kids and implementing into their curriculum empathy and stuff like that. So yes, meeting notes again. And the second question, in regards to the Monopoly explanation, I thought it made a lot of sense, and it was just crazy how much the difference was between like the first line and like how much the cheap property was much more populated. And it was just crazy like seeing like the colored beans, and it's so obvious the like number one, racial inequality, but also wealth inequality. Like it's just so unequally balanced, and it's so visible whenever you see it on the Monopoly board. And like in regards to the videos that we watched this week, it was really infuriating to me how welfare is now seen as political, and it's like a political tool that parties can use to sway or negate people from like voting for them. And just an example of that is Ronald Reagan used the welfare queen to demonize welfare. And yes, although she did commit welfare fraud, it was used like so much to where welfare was seen as bad. And I think welfare is essential for lots of people to get back on their feet. And now it's just like this bipartisan thing. And I think that it would be, the goal for me would be like for welfare to be bipartisan, and for helping people responsibly to be bipartisan. And I don't know, it's just crazy. So thank you.